Hello, my name is Hetty, or Heather, whatever you want to call me, and this is Hysterically Hetty, where I talk about my mental health, I talk about your mental health. Most of the time, I just talk about anything. So it's Friday, so we're doing a Fenty face, and I got some new stuff, so I'm excited. I'm trying to hurry because it is 4:30, and I am supposed to be done and ready when my girlfriend gets off, because we're going to go get her set up for a car loan, and you know, banks close pretty early, so I'm gonna do this lightning fast. And I also don't know how much I want to talk, so I just started from the beginning, and then we'll see what goes on. So anyway, hi, how are you? I don't know if you can see it, but I have hives from pretty much here down, and then right up here, and then my whole chest. So I know that makeup is probably not the best idea, but we're doing it. Ha 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 ha. But I'm using Fenty's like hydrating foundation, whatever it's called. What is it called? Hydrating Longwear foundation. The shade is not exactly right. I got matched in the store, and the guy was very nice that did it, but he was kind of quick going, this one. And I just kind of like took it at his word, and then when I looked at it, it's got a yellowish undertone. I don't know if you can kind of tell that. I do not. So the shade's not completely correct. It's like one digit off the way Fenty does their foundations. So this is like a 160 or 150, sorry, 150, and I'm, I guess, a 170. Because that has the more pink undertones and stuff. But I think it works and it feels nice. So when I run out, I'll get it again in the right shade. But, you know, until then, we're doing the thing already where it's like I have hair on my nose. I don't know what that is. Like, it happens, like I feel like I got hair on my nose here, and then I feel like something's irritated right here all the time. And I only have it, I shouldn't say all the time, but like I only have it when I wear makeup. But I don't know what causes it, you know, because when I look and when I feel, I don't feel or see a hair there. And I don't know what causes it up at the base of my nose right here. I don't know. So it took me forever to post my Halloween one because I ended up getting the strep. I ended up getting strep, and that sucked. So it took me a longer time than it maybe should have to post that. I don't know that I would have posted it sooner, to be fair, but that was the main motivator why I didn't initially. So, oops, this is my eyeshadow primer. That would not do good for concealer. I have most of what I want laid out. I don't know if you can see in the back, there's kind of a mess on the bed. I cleaned up most of it, but then I was like, I'm running out of time. Talked to somebody, my friend Alexander at the bar, who says that people put too much concealer on, and I don't know that I disagree or agree, but I know that I like the amount I put on. So he's commented on a couple of videos, but I don't know that he watches it regularly, and which is fine. Like, nobody has to watch it ever. I do it mostly for fun, and then I do want people to watch it. I don't want to play like, I don't care if people watch my video, because if I didn't care, I don't know that I would post it. I would just make it and watch it myself, and then maybe delete it or whatever. But anyway, I do, I guess, want viewers, but it's not like I'm doing this to be popular, because Lord knows in my life I have never been popular. Never, ever, ever. So I don't know where I would think that being on the social medias would be different. I know I've been kind of crappy about sharing my videos. like I'll post them on YouTube and then kind of eventually I'll share it in my Snapchat, and I don't know how to do it on Instagram, to be frankly honest with you. I don't know if there's a way to do it where it will actually do what I want, but I haven't figured it out yet, and so that's been frustrating, because I feel like if I could post it on Instagram, maybe I would be able to get a little more coverage on it. I don't know. This is Fenty's, it's Amber, and it's their contour stick. I say they're like it's more than one. Well, you know, I don't know. It's got Fenty's name on it, but is it just Fenty? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. What I do know is I like this color. I think it's a good shade. I'm gonna be umming a lot today, I feel, and I hate that. I hate that for me. Oh, here it is. I was like, where are my video brushes? I have a good contour brush in here. I just forgot to set it out. Maybe. There it is. This one's an older one. I got it, I think, in an Ipsy bag, and the stuff is rubbed off, but it's my Luxie brushes. The other brushes I was using are Fenty, but I don't have a contour brush from Fenty. There we go. Sorry. I'm just trying to get this done. Which I guess like doesn't make for the best. I don't know that I do tutorials, honestly. I just go, this is the product and this is where I'm putting it. I don't really tell you how to do stuff, which I guess I could, like, but most of the time I honestly am just winging it. I got most of my early tutorial knowledge from Jackie Ina, because I really like her. I've learned some things from that one kid that does, I wish I remembered his name. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like that one kid, but like, it's a younger dude that does the videos on like what it's like to work at Sephora, and I mean, he's absolutely hilarious. So if you know who I'm talking about, you probably love him, and if you don't love him, then you're wrong. I mean, like, that's just how that is. But like, he's just fucking delightful. From what I've seen, I watched an actual like tutorial of his where he talked about how to keep the when you put powder on, how to keep it from settling in the I guess wrinkles and stuff, and like drawing attention to them. And I've been doing that, and I've noticed a better it's because I'm trying to hurry. Well, that's not it. I mean, that's part of it, but we both know. We both know that I and a lot. But I'm also trying to keep moving. I'm like, so one of the new things I have, and I have used this one other time, but it's Fenty's Christmas stuff. It's Peony, Droppa, and Malibu's double cheeked up. What it looks like on the inside is these. It's very peony. Excuse me. So that's what. Do I have a blush brush in here? I don't think I do. I don't think I have a good one. I am trying to use these. It's a highlighting brush. This I think is a contour, angled contour. Yeah, I don't have a good blush. So we're gonna use this one. This is my Wet n Wild one. I don't know if you can see, but it has seen better days. But it still works pretty good. It was one of the first brushes I bought because I wasn't sure I wanted to get into makeup. And then when I realized, oh, I do, I started buying better. I say better. This is a pretty good brush, like, especially for the price point. I mean, Wet n Wild stuff is like super cheap. That's dark. But yeah, Wet n Wild stuff, super reasonably priced. So I just, when you say cheap, sometimes people take that to mean crappy, and that's not what I mean. Because it's not crappy, it's just less expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of blend some of this out a little bit, just because I think I put it on a little much. And then I forgot to do my powder, so I'm going to put some powder on. Some powder. This is actually my favorite translucent powder. It's the one I got, I think it's called, yeah, it's called Butter. And I just think it smells good. I think it looks nice. And with those powers combined, to me it's a good product. But he said to do stuff like this, like roll it. I don't have a lot of wrinkles within here. I have my forehead wrinkles, but I've had that my whole life, it feels like. Like, I think I was in high school with this deep crease. And then soon after I graduated, I got the deep one I have here and here. I'm just recently started to get the eye ones, which makes me, I don't know why. It makes me sad though. Like, I'm almost 40, so I should be grateful that I made it this long without being a wrinkled up mess, but I just don't want wrinkles. What did I do with me? I had one. I was like, I have this thing. I like to take powdered concealer, not sealer, powdered foundation. Like, this is Fenty's, and this one is in the 170 that matches my skin. I don't know if you can tell that it's got more of a pink undertone versus what this was initially. But I like to, and I have this brush. I don't know what its actual purpose is for. It's just Morphe E49, but I like to take this one and, like, I'm trying to remember. I think yeah. You roll it like that. I don't know. But I think it works better for me for an under eye powder than a typical powder does. And then I usually take it over wherever I had the concealer, just to kind of make sure that it isn't wet and goopy. I don't know. That's a tutorial item. I don't know if, I'm not saying that I created that. I don't know if I've seen it somewhere else though. So, you know, I think most things are just recycled anyway. I've got some new, the berry colors of the Fenty, what are these called? Icons. I don't know which one I want, so we're just gonna look. I should have picked the color out first, but I'm again moving. Ah! Well, it's not a video if I don't drop something, I guess. Ow. I hit my head on the table. I don't know if you heard it. I didn't hit it very hard, but it's got this in there, so it pushed it into my head. That sucked. Sorry, I'm getting them all out. I guess I could pick. Ow. My nails are also pretty brittle. Oh, I didn't put the highlight on. My nails are pretty brittle, so everything that I do, every little thing I do, I have problems. Every little thing I do. I'm just adding a little bit of bronzer in here. I don't think I can even tell that I did it, but I feel better now. This is their cream in Butta Biscuit. The other one looked a little too gray to me. It might not have been, but it's just, you know, my perception of the color was that it was rather gray. So the lightest color. All right, and this one's going to be a Rosé Rave in their Diamond Balm ones. There it is. I have my stuff is everywhere. Like, I need to clean. Just haven't really been, because I'm either in a hurry or, like I said, I had strep, and I had that for, like, it felt like a whole week. I started feeling sick last month, not this Monday that just happened, but which doesn't matter. Today is the 18th. Yeah, today's the 18th. So not the Monday that just happened, the week of the 18th of 2022, but the one that happened the week before, which I think was the 7th. But I had like a really bad headache, and I was thinking, it's just because I'm stressed, because I am. But I didn't really think much of it. And then Tuesday, the headache got a little worse, and then it spread into my shoulders, which is a typical stress response for me. So again, I was just thinking, I'm just stressed, not a big deal. And then Wednesday, like, I just had this overall feeling of just not well, you know? And then I ended up leaving early because it just kept getting worse and worse. And I was like, I think I have a fever. And so I had one of the other supervisors come in and fill for me, and then I left. And turns out I did have a fever. It was terrible. And then my throat was hurting, and that kept getting worse on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I called my doctor and I was like, I think I have strep. Will you give me some antibiotics? So they called in some antibiotics for me, and I started antibiotics on Thursday. Then Friday, I was still getting worse. So Saturday, I called in. I went to immediate care and got a steroid shot. Sunday, I was still having a little bit of fever problem and still not feeling good, so I called in that day. So I came to work finally this current week's Monday, and I was still not feeling well until about Wednesday. So, like, I feel a lot better. I have energy. I just now have this fucking hives. Like, look at this. It's like, I don't know. And I probably, like I said, I probably shouldn't have put on, I love the smell of this stuff, by the way. Fenty's What It Do. I like the smell of it. Hello? Why you no come out? These, oh, I was like, why it broke? It's broke. I didn't end up using that. Put that in there. This is for, I think I'm ready for eyeshadow. I never picked out the eyeshadow though. I think I already know which one it is that I want though. I think it's number 9. Yeah. It's the wine colored one, and I think it's very pretty, and it'll go with this berry color lip. I won't have to use too much of my brains. So, but that's the timeline of my illness. So, this is the second day that I've done makeup. Yesterday, I did Huda Thursday, or Huda. God, I just really need A, to figure out what the right answer is in that pronunciation, and then B, I need to do it. All right, so I'm gonna take this purple color, and I'm just gonna, you know, jump in because I'm trying to get done. I only have, I think, yeah, I have 10 minutes until CB's probably gonna be home. I was gonna do it after, but then we're going to do that. I said her name. I'll try to bleep that out. Sorry, it's not that I'm ashamed of her. I just don't want her to get mad at me for using her stuff publicly. She's kind of more of a private person, and you know, so I try really hard to be respectful of that kind of thing with her. I'm not a private person at all. Like, I don't have secrets. I'll tell you anything. You want to know about my life? I'll tell you. I used to shoplift as a kid. I did it a lot. I laugh because I'm just like, God, I did it a lot. Like, I don't think it's funny or cool that I did it, you know? And my mom ended up taking me and my sister to therapy. God, this is dark. I'm gonna have to figure out how to diffuse this a bit. My mom took us to therapy, but the guy was really interested in my sister and not so much me, so I didn't go for very long. Dr. Darvo, I think is what his name was. He was up in North Dakota. So if you're familiar with him and you like him, then I guess good for you, but I thought he was trash, and so did everyone in my family. One of those that was like, oh, I'm going to try to convince you to say some things that maybe are or aren't true, but I'm going to force you to do it anyway. That guy. I should look it up and see if he's still practicing, and then go see him and be like, you're a dick. This is not, oh well. This is what it is, man. We're going to make it work. Okay, I want to lay, gosh. Like, I think it could be cute if I wasn't hurrying, you know? If I was hurrying, or wasn't hurrying, I think I'd have like a better time with things. But I am, so not. Okay. I'm gonna dip in this brown. Like, I've used, this was for the actual lid part. This was for the out, and I'm using this to kind of try to diffuse some of the I think honestly it might be the brushes too. Like I haven't brushed them. I haven't brushed my brushes in a while. I haven't washed them in a while. I'm not sure I've ever washed these. And then got this thing. I can just kind of, I'm gonna go from the outside in. And then I'm gonna use this. So I used this one for the outside. I'm using this one over here for the inside. Okay. Oh. Maybe once I put the liner on, it'll look less like shit. I think I might just put this lighter one all over and then go back with this one, and I don't know, it just doesn't look good. Oh. All right, well, and then I've got this thing. It's technically a highlight, but my white butt can't really use it as a highlight, so I'm gonna take this purple and pop it in. That's kind of cool. What about this bronzy color? Sorry, my phone keeps doing things and I'm really hardcore trying to get done. I hate it. Like, I hate this. I wonder what it looks like if I take my hair down. Maybe the hair down might make it. I know, sometimes, I don't know if anybody else has this experience, but sometimes when I take my hair down, I like my makeup better. Actually, kind of like it better. All right, let's do eyeliner. This is, whoops. This is the Flyleaf, or what should you call it? Flyleaf. Flyliner. Flyleaf is a band. Okay. Sorry, I'm silent because otherwise I might stab myself in the eye. Oh, shit. Or do what I just did. Oh well, it still works. Mascara. We're gonna, where's my, I don't want that one either. I want, sorry, let's try to topple. Bear with. There. Sorry. It was trying to tip over. I do not like Fenty's mascara. I got like 2 free tubes of it, independent of the one I had bought to try it. I just kept giving them away. There's probably something I'm doing wrong. I don't know what it is though, but it was very hard for me to get it to apply. I stabbed myself in the eye with it, like I just did there. Oh, oh, oh. That's why I don't usually talk when I'm doing mascara. Okay. Now to figure out a lip color. Lip color. So this one is called Crowd Surfer. Not quite what I'm going for. This, ooh, that's peepy. I think that one would look good. What is this one called? Loudspeaker. So that's a maybe. Oh, this one's really dark. This one, Rowdy Roady. I think I'm gonna go with, what did I call it? Crowd Surfer. I already lost it. It's on here somewhere. Loudspeaker. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this into this little guy, and then here we go. Oops. I'm not Okay. Yeah, look at that color. That's pretty. All right. Well, this is the look. It's very dramatic for the rest of me, but you know, I am nothing if not full of drama. Just knocked over a brush. I'm just tired of knocking stuff over. Like, it shouldn't be this hard, but apparently it is. What's the color? Crowd Surfer. This is Crowd Surfer. Sorry, I put them back in the little box because it's easier to contain them that way. And then this one, I guess it's Process of Elimination. Rowdy. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the look. I'm gonna turn that light off now. Okay. Maybe I should have left it on. Sorry, that was my hand. See, it's kind of messy. It just doesn't, I don't know. It is what it is, though. This is the look. This is the look. I'm gonna turn this back on because it kind of helps a little bit. This is the look. You look at me and this is the look. See? Hives. Anyway. Sorry, camera's there. Well, here we are. There's my mess. There's more mess. It's just messy. Well, I hope you guys are doing okay. If you need something, I hope you're asking for it. And just take care of yourselves. It's getting cold. The sun is setting sooner. I know my seasonal depression is kind of ramping up, so maybe yours is too. So just take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water. All right, I love you. All right, I have to look over to see where the stop button. Okay, bye.